Dude, we'll get into that, but I hate fuck this chick. I was so mad.
As
I was
you
so
should
mad.
have.
And she was like,
choking the shit out of her.
dude, she was like, oh.
This reminds me of the Home Alone when he's getting electrocuted, he turns into a skeleton.
Oh, shit.
That's what I was afraid of. Just to go off in the pocket.
No, I think it's better if it goes off on the table and makes a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Smart.
Hold on. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Too.
Hey, we gotta go. We're in limited time right now.
Dink.
Ladies and gentlemen, shut the fuck up and welcome to another episode of The Tasteless Gentleman. Dom, you look so fucking cute right now. Myself, Bradley. Dom!
Thank you.
Alex.
bringing the energy tonight.
Fuck
What is
yeah.
this?
It's going to be a good show. Scoop.
What up, though?
How's everybody doing?
Great. Are you guys digging the new intro song?
Or not.
Or not? Put it down in the YouTube comment box.
I like it. I think it's great.
Dude, I love it too.
I really do
Some
enjoy
awesome, good neighborly elevator music.
We were getting hit up on YouTube and on SoundCloud for copyright business, so we had to switch it up a little bit.
I just want to know, are they making money off that?
Yeah.
Has anybody ever come to those people and be like, hey, I need to buy that?
yeah. We're the only ones using it.
I know, yeah.
Ever.
At some point, they should have been just like, all right, we might as well just give it to them because
That-
in 45 years, nobody's once come to us
I mean,
like,
it's
hey,
a valid
can I buy
point.
that? Yeah.
It's valid.
And that last song was I think it was like 1976 when that song came out. Nobody's heard that fucking song.
What's it called? Are we allowed to say?
Travel Check Silvetti or something like that. Silvetti Travel Check.
Yeah, it's never been played anywhere else other than our podcast.
Nor should it.
And,
I play it.
the studio it was made in.
Dude, when I go to Omni and DJ, like at 12:30, like my opening song.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
Nah.
Oh, man. Shoney was playing it the other night.
A
at the,
DJ friend of
yeah.
ours he actually dropped it twice in the same night.
Yeah.
It was
And
lovely.
played it for longer than I've ever heard it, too.
I know.
I've only heard the first, 10 seconds
I've never
of
even
that.
listened
Yeah.
to that much of it.
And by the way,
fucking show.
it doesn't change for 2 minutes.
It's a terrible song.
It's the exact same thing the entire way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man.
So we got a lot to talk about. I think I'll just pass it off to you, Scoop, because
man. Got
I
some
think
drama.
You have more than I would say. Maybe not more, but it's definitely more intriguing. I would say that much.
Yeah, I'm actually a little bit nervous to have this conversation.
I can tell.
Yeah. It's
Pounding them, bro.
I know. I drink like 4 beers. I never drink before the show.
He doesn't even. I don't even know how it happened, but after 2 beers, he's like, "Oh, I'm kind of fucked up."
It's some coffee joints, man.
Yeah.
Are you getting shampoo effect from over Mexico or what?
It seems like it. The Mexico story, we'll wait on that one. But so I was in a bit of a relationship for a few months. So yeah, it's a
You don't waste no time.
A pseudo relationship.
pseudo relationship. I don't know if I was. I don't know. Like I wouldn't walk around and be like, "This is my girlfriend." But
That's a very precarious
it's
position.
a weird spot. Yeah. Like I wouldn't say
Very.
to people that's my girlfriend, but I also would not be fucking anyone else. So I feel like.
Yeah, everybody has a couple of those every once in a while.
Yeah. So like you're definitely in something.
yeah.
You're in a relationship.
You're in the vagina. Is what you're in.
Pussy.
Yeah, something. So I met this girl. I went out to New York for a trip. So I know a girl in New York, and this is her older sister, right? So she's my age. She's 31. And so I go out to New York. We hit it. So she was visiting her sister the same time that I was going to be there.
How coincidental.
Yeah. So the first night, we totally hit it off. Like 100%, like right away. So I was there for 2 weeks. It was like being on a 2-week date. Like that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
That
Honeymoon
sounds
phase times
fun.
10.
It actually was really fun. It was like being like you jump in a relationship. And
Oh,
it was,
yeah.
It was like I knew her for like 10 years.
Before any problems.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, but no problems are going to present themselves when you're not even in your hometown.
No.
Yeah.
Problems only present themselves when you're in a situation where they will present themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
If you believe it's going to be short-lived, it's vacation pussy.
Because you're enjoying it because in your mind you're like, oh, this isn't going to last that long.
yeah, because it's fleeting.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
Yeah.
I got to embrace it while I can.
Exactly.
So so we're there the whole time, New York, having a great time. I talked to the sister, like, because the first night we like pseudo hooked up. It wasn't a full deal, just
Like junior high make out.
yeah,
over the
a little
shirt
make
type
out,
boob touching.
dry humping,
Yeah.
no big deal.
Little just the tip kind of.
Yeah, not even.
That's
Didn't even
not
get that
junior.
far.
Well, that wasn't junior high for me. Fuck.
Didn't even get that far. So that's the first night. We had a great night. So the next day I talked to the sister. I'm like, hey, like I don't want to be, like we're friends. I don't want to fuck up that friendship. You know. Like
a gentleman.
Yeah. And she was like, no, I don't care. She was like, I know you. You're like a decent dude. Like, go for it. You know, like she needs a good dude in her life. I was like, all right, cool.
Why?
Got the
'Cause she had a-
blessing.
Little did she know.
No,
So she
how
had-
dare
so
you?
I'm imagining like most females, her age or even younger, older, just fucking females in general. She probably had a shitty string of dating.
Most
douchebags.
girls, yeah, most girls. I don't know for sure, but most.
And you
girls.
might come off as a douchebag, on the show, but
Yeah, if you look at our Instagram.
yeah, you're a total fucking douchebag.
The
Totally.
Instagram is a deal breaker, no matter
yeah,
what it is.
100%.
We'll have an Instagram story
there's
later.
Certain types of girls like it,
But
and
there's
I'm
more
okay-
to
I'm
this
okay with
man.
that.
There's more to this man than a mere Instagram post.
Yes. So we get back to now. It's 2 weeks of being in New York. That literally that whole time was like
And
a
you're
date.
smitten.
And we're on the same flight back. So we're like cuddled up like on the
Planned?
flight back. What's that?
Playing on the same flight?
No, random. Same flight back. So
Wow.
get back to San Diego. She lives in Oakland, right? So that's my family lives in San Francisco. So like I'm all, well, let's give this like long distance thing a little bit of a go. Because for me, it's like I get to go home and see my brother and my family.
Yeah,
and
it's a
like,
win-win.
It's a win-win. And flights, as long as you get them out like far enough, like they're pretty cheap, right?
Yeah.
So I get back, so 2 weeks later, everything's going great. Everything is going great. Like we're talking all the time. We FaceTime all the time. And I'm trying to be more available.
He's nodding like there's a huge hairy ass, a huge hairy butt lurking right around the corner.
I have a theory about these long distance
Oh, we'll get into the
relationships.
theories.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
have many theories.
I'm keeping my mouth shut so we can tell the story. That's
Exactly.
all. Me nodding in disapproval is what I'm doing right now.
exactly.
Alex, just chill out for a minute here.
Yeah, all right.
I was in love, all right? Just chill out for a minute here. And so there's 2 weeks leading up to me seeing her again.
Mm-hmm.
Great 2 weeks, phone all the time. And I'm trying to be more available
You're
because
Snapchatting, FaceTiming,
Yeah, all that
fucking
shit. Yeah,
sexting, all of the above.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to make sure she knows like I'm not like running around because she's heard the show. And it would sound like, because dirtbag.
No, it doesn't sound like it. We really are fucking assholes.
Yeah, we tell stories
Yeah.
of things we do.
Yes.
There's no getting around.
There's not
that
a lot
part.
of hyperbole with what
Yeah.
we say.
I'll try to play it down,
It's fair.
We're
All right.
dirtbagging.
We don't talk about the time frame. They didn't all happen in the same week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what everybody needs to be reminded of, is that all the stories that we tell, these are over like decades.
Yeah.
These are years of experience speaking.
Some
here,
of them all
you know?
happened in the same
Debatable.
weekend,
Yeah,
but
some, but they don't need to know time frames.
Yeah.
Go on.
So I get the flight like right when we got back. I was immediately I'm like, oh, I'm getting a flight up there like first thing, right? So
Yeah, you're all in lust, dude,
yeah,
for
and
sure.
and the thing too is like she works a job where she can't leave, and for me, memes,
just dank memes.
dank memes, like I can bank
Memes
meme,
and a podcast
yeah,
host. Yeah.
from anywhere. I can meme from
Exactly.
anywhere, right? So
Mid coitus, you can meme.
coitus. And so I get up to Oakland and so now I'm there for like 8 days or 7 days, I think, something like that.
This is the first time
The
you
first
visited
time-
post like
post-trip.
vacation bliss, whatever.
Another great 7 day. She knows some of my mutual friends. The second night, she's like, hey, do you want to meet my family? And I was like, not really, but I'm staying at her house.
I can't
just
stop
chill
looking
out.
up. He's fine. I just keep looking over at the smirking. It's so
Alex,
good.
just relax for a minute.
It's so
Alright,
good.
should I
He's
take a
not
break?
saying nothing. Yeah, take a break. Stop.
Hey,
I'm not saying
go in the
nothing.
other
Come
room.
Look the other
Listen
way,
to Dom.
Alex.
I'm not saying. I'll look at Dom.
Yeah, just stare at
Don't
Dom.
look at me.
Yeah, that's cute. That's adorable. All right, so you're up there.
Yeah. So
visiting.
I meet the fam. She's like, I don't understand.
Which all of us
Yeah.
would agree, including yourself, that's pretty fucking fast.
Yes. The only reason why.
Circumstantially, I know how it happens,
Yeah.
but it was
Just let me
it's still
explain
fast.
why that happened so
Yes,
fast.
because everyone who's listening to this is gonna go, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, no, because we have a bunch of mutual friends. Like some of my best friends are mutual friends with her, and we one of her her sister is like I would consider her like one of my better friends.
Yeah.
So like that's why I think everything moved way faster than it should have realistically.
Okay.
So yeah, meet her family. So now I'm going to dinner with my mom. I don't want to be like
That's an awkward position to be in.
Yeah.
Because you already met her family.
Like normally I would not do that so fast, right? So
It's kind of like, I went down on you. You should give me head. Like
yeah.
Tit for tat.
Yeah.
Family for family.
Quid pro quo.
Quid pro quo. Exactly.
Fuck. All right. Well,
Exactly.
let's go meet my fam.
All right.
So we go to dinner with my whole family, pretty much, and everything was fine. So that
Wait,
trip,
I want to ask, how were the family interactions?
Great.
Like,
Yeah. I mean,
your
great.
family enjoyed
Great, yeah,
her
yeah.
company and
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah. She even said like her dad's like he's kind of like hard sometimes.
I thought you were
hard,
gonna
like,
say her dad's a little racist.
No.
Yeah, no. I just imagine that video where the black kid gets introduced to the white parents.
Why are you assuming she's white? She's
Very
white.
true.
She's
Yeah,
white.
we know you don't dig black girls.
Because we've talked about it on the show 8,000 times.
She's fucking white.
Yes, exactly. That doesn't even need to be stated. Go on. Okay,
it's the dream.
Yeah, of course.
So-
you got to marry up,
families have met. Everything is hunky dory,
Yeah.
moving fast, but circumstantially moving fast, not intentionally.
Yes.
All right. So that brings us to where?
Okay, so now it's the end of this trip, right? It's the week that I'm up there, right? So I come back home, everything's fine. So she
Still talking, texting,
oh
whatever,
yeah, the
sexting,
whole
all the
everything
above.
was great, and right when I was coming back, I was super missing her, I was feeling it,
Yeah.
and get back and we're still talking, everything's fine, right? So now it's another 2 weeks, and I'm going back up there, right? The flights, up to the Bay Area are fairly reasonable, So I go back up. So yeah, everything's kind of good, but she's starting to act kind of weird. Just a
This
little
is
bit.
where it gets good.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like, she's always talking about she's not feeling well. I'm like, oh, I don't know what that means. Like. not
Did
really
you? But
sure.
did you ask her about that?
Yeah, I did, but I wasn't really sure.
She was suppressing the devil inside of her.
maybe,
it.
maybe.
The sickness and just the
Suppressing Satan leads to
Yeah,
headaches,
exactly.
upset stomach,
nausea.
I'm not.
fatigue.
And then what happens is it's like the Exorcist, when they comes out, their head just starts spinning around
Yeah.
and they
Exactly.
start puking everywhere.
You're trying to give me trouble. Here's the thing. She did get sick though in New York. She got really sick actually. We ate some like street, like hot dogs or some shit, and she got really
Was
sick.
this
That
like
happened to me when I
post-
was out there.
Yeah,
That
and-
happened to you.
Yeah.
Was this
and-
like post-bar hot dogs?
Yeah,
No,
and it was like, sorry, yeah, go.
No, what I'm saying, like out there, it's like they got like a hot dog stand, like
Yeah.
on the corners, like a lot of.
Yeah.
Them, so,
Sometimes you're not sure if it's a real hot dog stand or just some guy with a
Yeah.
couple of hot dogs. So
I was mad when I got the cheese fries. Though. That motherfucker just sprinkled cheese and just like gave me some fries. I was like, come on, bro. It's not,
Fucking bitch.
for
I'm not paying for this shit.
for an extra $5 too.
like, come on. Anyway,
So that was most. I mean, she went to the hospital a few times. Like this was like, yeah.
What do you mean a few times? Like since you knew her?
Since because of this, she was really sick. Like she was
What,
bedridden
like,
for a few days.
She had to get an IV, like food poisoning. What?
Yeah, there was some of that. There was some antibiotics because of the street food. Like the
Damn.
doctor was saying it's legit. So like, anyway, so it's not that. Yeah, it just wasn't like I wasn't feeling the same. I was feeling the same.
In
but I
other
could-
words, deep down in your heart of hearts and soul of souls, you had
Yeah.
something that felt off.
something was off.
Something
but
was amiss.
I was giving it the okay because she was saying I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She's like, I'm kind of like letting it pass because she's like, I don't feel good. And legit, you're going to the hospital. Okay, you don't feel good.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
it's hard to argue when a
Yeah.
chick's going to the fucking hospital.
Hey,
dude.
fair.
And plus, you never want to question a girl when she says she's
No,
feeling
of
bad.
course not, of course
Like
not.
it doesn't matter what it really is
course not.
because
Yeah,
if you-
there's no win for you when you're
No.
like, get the fuck out of bed. You're
Yeah.
fine. Go
Yeah,
take
I'm
some
not- no.
NyQuil and
Yeah.
go to work.
No,
yeah,
yeah.
that doesn't really work out in your favor.
no.
So, I like, a couple times I like bought her flowers and, like sent up there, you can buy.
Fag.
Yeah.
edible arrangements.
Yeah. No,
I was
not
about to say,
those, but.
yeah, we bought
So,
it.
yeah, there was like, you could just buy them and they would locally, online and they ship to the house.
They
Okay,
come
so
with
you're
chocolate.
buying.
Yeah, 1-800 flowers.
So she's feeling shitty.
Fuck that. Too expensive. Fuck 1-800
You
flowers.
just call the local place and you're like, hey, can you deliver
Yeah,
these?
for real. Yeah.
Hey,
Fair enough.
1-800-Flowers. If you're considering sponsoring the show, that was a joke.
No.
We did
You know
not
what's funny is
intend-
I actually met a girl at a bar that does marketing and sponsorships. She runs the sponsorships for 100 Flowers.
I love
so
it.
I'm
It's how
sorry.
apropos.
I should hit her up and get that
Yeah,
sponsorship.
you should.
I didn't mean it, fam.
So, are you buying flowers because you feel bad?
Because
that
she feels
like
bad.
okay.
Yeah,
all
because
right.
she feels bad, right? So,
All right,
okay.
fair.
So now I end up flying back up there. So the deal was, we'd alternate, you know, because she couldn't come down here as much.
Yeah.
You know, like she would just buy my flight. So it didn't really work out like that. Like I just bought the flight back because it was so expensive.
Sure.
It was like that weekend. It was like $400 for whatever the reason.
For a one way.
Yeah. So yeah, she was like, if you get the flight up, I'll get the flight. I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know, I didn't care. I was like, whatever, I'm doing all right. So get up there and immediately something's weird. I could just feel it.
Like the second you got there.
Yeah, like so I get to the house and she went out that night because it was Sunday morning when I came in and she didn't answer the door. And I'm like, you know, come on now. What's going on here? Come on now. Like if I'm traveling, like if she was traveling to see me, like I'm going to make sure like
Your priority number one.
Yeah.
At the wait, does she live by herself? She have roommates?
No, she got roommates, yeah. I'm not ringing the doorbell. I was calling.
No, but could she have left a key somewhere for you?
Maybe. I don't know.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, maybe.
Regardless, is it that difficult to make yourself available?
No, you fucking sleep with your phone next to your face, so if it goes off, you're like, oh shit, he's here. I gotta let him in.
She did say call me a few times before, and I only called like once, or I think I called twice. I called once and I text once. Because I don't want to like keep calling and, you know, like, oh, fuck it, I'll just.
It's one thing if it's my boy who's coming into town, but if it's some girls coming to see me, like
I care more about my boy coming in town. I don't give a fuck about some
me
chick.
too.
Yeah, but I know my boy can handle on his own.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's the other
That goes without
situation.
saying, yeah,
So
That's
sure.
true. So I go get some food. I come back, and I could tell it was like there's just something funky. I don't know what it was. I could just
Like as soon as she came out to get you,
yeah, it was just like no like real like embrace.
it was kind of like, hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, like
Okay.
I just traveled.
Yeah, I'm already getting mad.
Yeah,
I'm
like
already
I
getting
just
mad.
traveled, but I didn't. She was like, she texted me when I was at Denny's eating. You know, like after she missed my call, she called me back, or she texted me.
Oh, that's right. You
And
went
she
to
was
go get breakfast.
Yeah, I was like, I'll go get breakfast, and she texted me and she's like, "Are you mad?" And I was like, no, because I really wasn't
Dude,
that mad.
I'm eating my Grand Slam at that point, so angry.
But you guys know me; it takes a lot for
Fuming.
me.
Yeah, so mad.
It takes
Especially because all I'm drinking is shitty coffee
Yeah.
over and over again.
and grits.
you guys know me.
I'm
though.
taking my morning
San
shit in
Francisco,
Denny's.
bro.
It takes me so long to get mad. I mean, it's not like I'm just running around getting in fights. Like it just doesn't.
Yeah,
it takes a while.
I
Yeah.
know.
Okay, so that day we're gonna go to breakfast with lunch, excuse me, with her family, and then go drive all the way back to San Francisco and do my family because they were already doing a thing, you know. It's like, all right, so that all went fine, right? So Sunday night, we don't do anything. We stay in, chill. Monday, so I'm supposed to be there for 10 days.
Have you hooked up at this point?
No.
So how long? Day and a half?
Yeah.
In a long distance relationship.
Well, she was on her period.
And?
Ooh.
That's what I said.
Yeah, valid,
hold on, we're gonna get
valid.
to that in a second.
Okay,
That's what I
okay,
said.
okay,
Hold on.
okay.
Oh, we're gonna get to that in a second.
Don't stop nothing but a sentence.
Oh, believe me,
Not even
believe
those.
me.
It's some
But
words.
bam.
I'm reading right through it.
Yeah, eat it
Okay.
up, beat it up. So,
I like how you try to slide that one into the radar. What'd you say? Eat it up, beat it up?
you guys ever heard me say that?
No.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I can't believe that almost fucking slipped
I
by.
say that all the time.
Eat it up, beat it up.
Dude, that's caption
Oh,
number
it's
1 on
gold.
Instagram.
All right, so that's your new nickname. Eat it up, beat it up. We need a shirt. But okay, so
New
all right.
TTG shirt. Eat it up.
Yeah.
Eat it up.
She's on her period.
She's on her period, and she said to me, because I tried, and she was like, you know, when I'm on my period, like I really just don't like being touched. And I was like, okay, but that's not my experience though. Like I straight up, like I've had a few relationships, or quite a few, but like
the puzzle pieces don't fit there, dude.
that's never happened to
Every
me. Like,
chick I've ever dated is like, I'm on my period. I need your cock now.
Like, right this
Not
second. Yeah,
in
yeah,
10 minutes.
yeah.
Not tomorrow.
Right this
Not
second.
tonight.
Yeah.
Now.
But
Right
don't
this
but
second.
don't touch me and don't breathe near me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
your dick. I
Just
want
your dick,
nothing
yeah.
else.
Don't
Just
even,
fuck me.
Don't even look at
Yeah,
me.
don't kiss me, don't look at me, don't touch me, just fuck me with your penis.
Got it.
got it done.
Alrighty then.
Noted.
Noted. So now we're into Monday, right? So she was not feeling well still. She's the period thing. Okay, fine, whatever. So Monday morning I go off, I do my own thing. Like I have some friends in the area. Like my boy picks me up. We go drive around, fuck around. So all good. I come back. She had to go to work. She goes to work. So now I am out drinking with my buddies that I know. Like I'm near my home. So I go drink with my buddies, and she's like, "Hey, come by my work." And, like, drink here. I was like, all right, cool, like, lit. She knows my friends, too, like, through other people, right? So, cool, perfect. Get down there. I know the coworkers because I've already met them a bunch, like I've been up there twice now, and I know all them. So we're drinking there. In my experience, forever, we know a lot of industry people. When drinks are just coming at you and you never get a bill, that means it's on the house.
Yeah.
If you're not actively
well.
ordering them and they keep bringing them, then it's like.
It was
we
just they're showing
recognize
up.
the industry.
Yeah.
We know you. We're going to give you free booze.
Hey, here,
And usually it's like if you get enough that they'll bring you a bill of like $20 or $30,
Yeah.
Exactly.
and then you pay for that and
Fair.
you leave a fat
Yeah,
tip.
you leave $100 tip.
Yeah.
Super
exactly.
fair. Super fair. So we're drinking, and the guy that I'm drinking with, she knows very well. And a bill never comes around. And right before we left, I went to the bathroom, and like I just didn't even think about it. Not even on my radar. Like I just assumed comp, whatever. Like okay, right. And she's working, so like I'm not gonna hand her money. Like here's a tip, sweetie. So it just really passed. Like I just didn't really think about it. Right. So. Then we go to a bar right after that, and I only had so there was a bunch of like the coworkers.
Wait, so what happened with the bill though?
I didn't even think about. I didn't even know. So like she ended
Nobody said anything.
Nobody said shit.
Okay.
Nobody said shit. Right. So now we go to a bar after with her coworkers and my buddy, and my buddy is DJing later. Right.
Okay.
So we go to the bar. We're like having a couple drinks, whatever. Like, and I guess like I didn't have cash. Like I had like $40 cash, and like I just didn't have enough to pay for it.
I could have $10 million to my name, and I wouldn't have a dime in my fucking wallet.
Yeah, exactly.
The more money you have, the less cash
know,
you have. What are
exactly.
you talking
Yeah,
about?
I'd never have cash.
Yeah. When I was working service industry, I had so much goddamn
Yeah,
cash.
of course, because you get cash tips. Anyway.
I would go anywhere with my parents. My dad would be like, leave the tip. I'm like, well, fuck. I got the only person with cash.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Okay, so you have maybe $40.
So anyway, we go out, we do that thing. We go to the club after she paid for the drinks. So then I pay for the drinks at the club, right? That was like $80, right? Go home, nothing happened. She's like, she's again, period. Okay, fine. So now the next morning, now it's Tuesday morning, and she's like, hey, like, I left for the morning because she like slept in, right? So I left and I want to go see people I know, So I go back to San Francisco
for sure,
and I, want to go hang out with people I know. And she was like, hey, like, I just need some space, whatever. And I was like, oh, all right. Like,
that word space shouldn't be thrown around until you're in a 3 or 4 year relationship.
Not to mention the space shouldn't be thrown around there when you live 600 miles away from each other.
Plenty of space.
Honestly, in my opinion, like I can get it. I understood it, especially at the time. I was like, okay, fine. Like if someone's staying at my house and like I was feeling overwhelmed and shit, I'd be like, hey, fam, like I just need like.
Yeah, but if someone's visiting though,
fair enough.
You know what I mean?
I'm just giving the benefit of the doubt. That's all it is.
I get it.
So that day, like nothing really happens. Like I text her a few times. I'm not trying to blow her phone up.
You're not that guy.
Yeah,
none of us in this room would even assume you were that guy.
And when somebody says, I need space, you give them space.
I'm falling off the map.
You get your space. Like,
oh, you want space?
Oh.
I'm on fucking Neptune.
Yeah. Oh, you got space.
You need space. I'm gonna be out with the wolves.
I'm on Pluto, and it's not even recognized as a fucking planet.
You got all this
There's
fucking-
nothing better than a girl saying like, I just need some time or some.
Alrighty then.
I just teleport.
Great. Do you want to see other people?
Yeah, like Star Trek. You just get into the like. Okay, so she needs space.
Right, she needs
you
space.
give her space.
Give her space, right?
Okay.
So now Wednesday rolls around. So we'd only talk like once or twice.
Wait, just to rehash, you got in town when?
On Sunday morning.
Sunday.
Yeah.
So Monday, Tuesday, you're looking at 3 days.
Yeah,
3 days
So
and change.
Wednesday rolls around. I stayed at my buddy's house, and I was like, hey, like I text her like halfway through the day, and I was like, hey, like I just took a shower here, like, but I really like to get my clothes. And she was like,
so
yeah,
all
yeah.
your shit's at her place.
Still at her place. She was
Okay.
like, yeah, you should probably just stay there the rest of your trip.
What?
That's so cold.
I know. I was like, wait.
Beg your
wait.
pardon?
But I was like, I don't even know what just happened. Because at this point, I don't know about any of the drink stuff. Like, I don't even know what happened. So I'm like, wait, what is the deal? Wait, hold on. What is going on
Wait,
here?
this was via text? We
Via
gotta put this in
text.
context.
Via text, 100%. So, yeah. It's,
you get a text and it says, maybe you should just
maybe stay at your
there.
boy's house. Yeah. And I was like,
What did you say exactly?
I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, no, okay, sure.
But your shit's at her place.
Yeah, but I was asking her, we need to still talk though. Because in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is over. Like, to me, it's already done.
In my mind, if I'm
sure.
you, I'm like, I fucking came up here to spend time
I was
with
mad.
you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I don't get mad like that. I was mad, but I didn't want to show her that I was mad.
You're
So
a
it
better
was-
man than I
Women
am.
like that are cold. They want to do it
Yeah.
over text.
and they think it's
That's
Yeah,
so
they think,
petty.
they think
Yeah.
it's all good, you know.
fucking big petty. Dom, you are 100%
Yeah,
petty.
it's passive aggressive and it's petty. Of course it is.
So
Okay,
so I'm like, okay, but we still need to talk about this. You know what I mean?
You said this via text.
Yeah, via text. She's like, no, I don't have time. Blah blah. I got to work today. Okay, fine. So yeah, I go out with my buddy and his sister. We have a great night. Like, so now it's the next day, and I'm like, hey, we need to talk. Like, we need to talk about this.
Your shit is still at her.
Yeah, it's still there, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna come by tonight and get my stuff. And she was like, all right, cool. And I was like, and I think I said we need to talk. I'm not sure though, but like, it doesn't matter. We need to talk. I think that's blatantly obvious for any adult,
You can't just leave it without saying anything.
Of course. So I get over there, I'm trying to be like civil and like chill. I pack my stuff up and I'm like, hey,
Is
like.
she watching you do this?
No. She's in the kitchen and I'm in the living room.
So she's literally avoiding any
exactly.
confrontation.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
is like such a movie.
Well, the
breakup.
Uber pulls up as she's walking into her house as she's getting home from work. So like I follow. She left the door open and didn't like even wait. So I just follow her up the stairs basically.
I'm so mad right now.
Yeah.
I'm so
I'm
mad.
like, here we go.
And it bothers you because you'd at least have the decency to like, hey.
Any of us would.
Yeah.
Anybody,
Any of us would.
anybody.
I don't care how mad I was. I'd be like, here, let me at least hold the door open for you.
Yeah.
You could be
Let
the
me
biggest
at least
cunt.
acknowledge you like a real human
you
being.
could be the biggest cunt in the world, and I would still do that. Maybe not. Anyway.
But so I grab my shit, pack it up. I'm in the kitchen now, and I'm like trying to be like cool, like talking, just
Hard
like
to be
normal.
cool in this scenario.
I know. And I was like, hey, like she's like, I'm hungry. She said that, like she was in the kitchen. She's like, damn, I'm fucking hungry. Like kind of mumbled
To
it.
herself, or
like we were having an actual conversation. It was like a civil
like
conversation.
as you're loading up your duffel bag.
It was already loaded, and it was in the front. And I was trying to be like, hey, let's go to dinner so we can hash this out and I can peace out and it's all good, Because honestly,
yeah,
all
let
good.
me put the proverbial period, no pun intended, on the end of this sentence and move forward.
Yeah, like all good. Like if you don't want to talk, we're good. We're fucking. I'm going back to San Diego.
Me, it's fine.
We're good.
It's fine.
Yeah, but I'm only mad because of the way that it's being handled. So,
Yeah, like a fucking infant.
I won't say that, but
I did. Those aren't your words. Those are mine.
she might kill me. But
It's not the first of women that might kill you.
Fuck.
Every single one of us has at least a handful of females that probably kill us because of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't trip, dog.
Okay, so now my stuff is at the front, and I'm like, all right, well, like, and we haven't talked about anything. I'm like, all right, well, I guess I'll see you later. Like, I was just kind of so confused. I didn't want to like
Big gulps, huh?
Yeah.
Well, see you later.
Well, see you later. And she was like, yeah. And
Oh
then
my God.
She opens the fridge like, yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. It's like, fuck it. It's
Wow,
like,
it's gonna be like that, huh?
Roger,
Alrighty.
as we used to say in the military, Roger that shit.
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear. Gotcha. Okay. So now I grab my stuff. I go downstairs. I get outside. I get a text the second I get outside.
I'm so mad right now.
That says, hey, can you Venmo me that $200 bucks you owe me?
I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so
and
mad right now.
have a safe trip home.
That's corny, dude.
Corny as fuck, dude.
And you're not even leaving right now.
And I'm not even leaving. That's what, dude. I looked at the phone, and so what I always do when I get a long text that I want to respond to, I go to the notes because I don't want them to see that I'm responding and it's taking 5 minutes.
Oh, so you respond in the notes?
In
and
the
then
notes, I
copy
write
and
it, copy and paste.
Smart.
Yeah,
Hey,
because I don't want them to know.
smart.
Yeah.
You can't take that. That's not an iPhone feature you can take off.
No.
The ... when
No,
you're
hell no.
responding?
Yeah, hell no.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Damn.
maybe you can. I just don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, you can.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, and so I went to the notes and I wrote this fucking long message, and then I'm like, I can't, because like I know.
How long? I mean,
substantial.
I think I know.
Yeah.
Was it
Because-
roses are red?
Oh, it was.
violets are blue.
I'm gonna fuck your friend and fuck you.
I'm gonna have lots of sex tonight, but not with you. Go fuck yourself.
Dude, I was so
Kick it
mad.
under a door.
I was so mad. So like, and
That was good, Dom.
straight up, I wasn't mad because of that. I was mad because of how it was handled. So I deleted that whole thing. I was like,
So in other
"Don't send
words,
that."
if she would have said, like, hey, this is what's going on, A, B, C, this is why I feel the way that I do,
Yeah.
yada, yada, yada.
Not feeling
it's not
it anymore.
working out. I'm sorry. You got to grab your shit. You
Thumbs
would have been
up.
completely fine.
I would have been like, damn, that sucks.
You'd
But
been bummed out, but at the
Yeah.
end of the day, you would have said,
All right.
hey, at least she was fucking straightforward with you.
yeah, of course.
The reality of the situation is, regardless of the way she acted, like it's a situation, and this goes for all women. The situation could have been resolved by addressing it like an adult,
Yeah.
Right away. yeah.
and saying, "This is what's bothering me."
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
I apologize. I will make sure that I, change in the future and not do this to piss you off.
Here's the problem.
Yeah.
This is what we can possibly do to solve it. Let's either figure it out or just let cut ties and let bygones be
But
bygones.
instead, she let it fester for God knows how
Well,
long.
and then this is where it is where when a girl says I need space, all they're doing is just building this whole fucking tornado up.
It's recycling around their head. He's a fucking asshole. He's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
He's a fucking asshole.
He doesn't give a fuck about me. He doesn't care. Like,
Yeah.
even though I just traveled to see you multiple times.
You bought flowers.
I bought flowers.
A tasteless gentleman bought flowers.
Oh, pump brakes.
Lest we forget the
Hold
other
up.
thing you did. Yes.
ring.
I would every day that every day that she would like sleep in before I would go get food and shit and coffee, come back, drop it off, bounce again.
And bitches love food.
And then I got her fucking oil changed, homie. I got her okay, granted, she did give me a little bit of cash, but it ended up being like triple of what she gave me, and I just didn't.
You went
like,
with the premium, huh?
well, I mean, that's what
Synthetic?
her car took. That's what her car took. But she gave me like conventional money.
Triple. What the fuck's she driving,
She gave
dude?
you
No,
fucking-
but it just takes all the newer cars take
Synthetic.
synthetic for the most part. Yeah.
I get it.
So yeah. So okay. So right after this text, like I'm fucking fuming, and so I the whole notes thing. I delete that whole thing. I calm down for a second, and I order my Uber to go back to my buddy's house, and all I said was, so we're not even going to talk about this, and she was like, oh, there's nothing to talk about, and I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, hold on. What do you mean there's nothing to talk about? I was like, there's something to talk about, and like we need to talk before I leave. And she was like, well, when do you leave? And I was like, I don't even have
Now I don't know.
I don't even have a return date. And like, so I was supposed to return Wednesday-ish, but like, I was like, fuck, I'll go home Monday, like just get back and do the memes from San Diego.
Yeah.
So
People need the damn memes, dude.
I go out that night, I get obliterated. I hang out with this girl that I know, do some passive aggressive shit on Snapchat.
Which
I'm
I
having
mean,
such a great time, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm having such a great
which,
time.
I would normally disagree with the passive aggressive approach, but in this particular scenario, it fucking fits.
It was kind of warranted.
Hell no.
Fits.
Post pictures and Snapchats and Instagrams of you with another girl shortly after a breakup, because no matter what happens, those girls are pissed.
Of course they
I
are.
wouldn't have done like if we had a
it's
clean
disrespectful.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would not have done that. I would
No,
have
if
actually
there was
like,
an adult interaction anywhere in this whole equation,
I wouldn't have done that.
Yes,
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
this. That's why I'm saying
Yeah,
it's
like, he's being,
justified.
like,
You know what? It's the
disrespectful
little
as fuck.
jabs. The little
you
jabs.
still-
Should have been
You spilled those-
motorboating cocaine on
Yeah.
the chick's titty.
Yeah. Just a picture of you with a straw up a stripper's ass snorting blow.
So like I spend the rest of this weekend and I'm actually having a good time just because it's good to be home, because now I'm not in Oakland anymore. I'm back in San Francisco, and I'm hanging out with my family and shit. So, okay, now Sunday rolls around and I'm like, hey, we need to talk before I leave. Like I was so mad. Like
You're
we're
planning
not.
on coming home Monday.
Yeah. I'm like
Okay.
Monday I'm going home. I'm like, there's no way. Like we're not. At least have a conversation. And to my mind, I'm like, I just want to have a civil conversation and figure out what the fuck just
Can't
happened.
have a civil conversation with someone who's crazy.
You just got to
She's
know
not
what
crazy.
You just
She's
want to
not
know what
crazy.
you did.
She's
or
not
what
crazy.
what happened. That's all you want to know. What happened.
Yeah, that's all I want to know.
Okay.
She's
let
not
me-
crazy.
let me-
She's a good girl.
Let
Like
me-
I want
let
to.
me
I do
remove
want
the
to say
crazy,
that. Yeah.
irrational.
This was irrational.
So
That's my point.
She's a woman.
yes, also true.
So
Okay.
she has a vagina.
Okay, so now she's blowing me off all Sunday pretty much, and now I'm at home with nothing to do and with friends. I'm drinking. Fuck it, you know what I mean? So like I'm out drunk, and she was like, and I Snapchat something that was in her air, like where she lives, and she's like, oh, you're by my house, like I have like 30 minutes to talk, and I was like, no, I was like, we're not talking on your terms. Like,
course.
just because now you want to talk, I was like, I'm drunk. I don't think we should have this
Yeah.
conversation when I'm drunk.
That conversation never goes well when you're
Never.
drunk.
No.
Never.
Okay.
All right, I'll roll over there. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk.
I
Yeah.
remember
All
with a girl I was dating. She brought up this whole shit when I was drunk, and I was like, "I'm shit faced right now. You're drunk. Do you really want to
Yeah.
do this right now?"
Never.
And she
Terrible.
looks at me and she goes, "Yeah,"
No, terrible.
With the eyes like,
and it just went
Yeah.
horribly.
Yeah, no, never.
no,
Never gonna do
Terrible.
big mistake.
Terrible.
okay, so she
Okay.
says, I've got a half hour.
Yeah, and I just said no. I was like, I can't do this when I'm drunk. We need to actually have a conversation, sober, or when I'm sober, right?
Yeah.
So,
Fair.
okay, so I don't talk to her. I leave Monday. I get home Tuesday morning. So I didn't say anything, nothing like that. Got picked up at the fucking airport by a 21-year-old girl. Get it in, bang, bang. So,
Beyonce upgrade.
yeah, fucking, yeah. I don't have time for this. Like,
Yeah, but you know what? Any one of us, we're coming home from that situation,
Yeah,
and
like,
it's like,
I'm fucking-
beep, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, what are you doing right now?
Yeah,
Can you
I'm
get me right home from the
fucking
airport, and then you
just
can ride this dick?
Line up the pussy.
I was so
Of
mad.
course, dude.
Dude, we'll get into that, but I hate fuck this chick. I was so mad. I
As
was
you
so
should
mad.
have.
And she was like,
choking the shit out of her.
dude, she was like, oh.
This reminds me of the Home Alone when he's getting electrocuted, he turns into a skeleton.
Dom, that was the best call ever.
He did, dog. Like, all jokes aside, that shit when he was like,
oh my God. Oh my God.
All right. Hate sex aside.
Yeah. So
right.
that chick stays over my house Tuesday morning. She left, and I text the
You've
girl.
heard nothing from her.
Nothing, not a fucking word. So Tuesday, I text the girl, and I was like, hey, like, if you have a couple of minutes, like 15 minutes, I'd just like to talk to you real quick. So she calls me. She like, oh, no, it was over text. So she says, yeah, what's up? That was the response. So, and I respond now.
Fuck you, that's what's up.
Well, now the gloves are like, I'm done like playing nice.
God,
you know?
I'm so mad right now.
So like, she's like, yeah, what's up? And I responded like, what do you mean, what's up? Like, we need to talk. And she was like, don't be rude. And I'm all,
wow.
What?
Ooh, really?
What?
Really?
What?
You're
Really?
lucky I wasn't breaking shit in your apartment a few days ago.
I was so mad. Yeah. So like, I was like, I'm not, and I just calmed down. I was like, I'm not being rude. I just would like to talk to you for a few minutes.
Dude, you have so much more patience than I do.
Dude, I dealt with crazy, real crazy. So
I know
to me,
you
this is
have,
nothing. Yeah. So she calls and she basically explains to me that the reason why she was so mad, and she did say it over text earlier, but I didn't think it was real. So like, she was mad because she had to pay for like a couple of dinners, and she did take me to a very nice meal. It was like a $500 meal that she paid only the tip for because she knew the guy. You know, like industry hookup. You know what I mean?
So she's mad because of the free meal that you didn't.
Wait,
Then,
can we?
hold on. Let me just get through this train of thought.
Go
She's
ahead.
mad because, and then she paid for some of my drinks, and I didn't reciprocate, but I did. And she's like, I didn't reciprocate, and then she was like, and then I took you to this nice dinner, and you didn't plan anything for the rest of the time you're here.
Oil change, flowers,
No,
breakfast.
okay. Let's pretend that never even happened, right? So what I was trying to explain to her was the second you said I need space,
I gave you space.
all of those plans that I like, let's go to
Negated.
dinner,
Gone.
let's go to there was a baseball game, like, you know, I was like, let's do that, and I was I'm not even gonna text
I was gonna
her.
propose.
No.
Yeah, right.
But like, I'm not even gonna.
That's when I just hit him with the baby. I'm spontaneous.
But like, you can't even. I didn't even want to text her any of that shit.
Okay, can we?
Yeah.
Does she? Like, how is she financially? Like,
Good. Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
she's good.
Yeah.
Solid. Like,
yeah, solid. Yeah, she's a solid woman for real. Yeah, she's solid. But
all right, then.
yeah.
Paying for a dude's items,
Yeah,
foods,
but
booze.
she's old fashioned though. Like, I understand that. I do get that. But like, it was circumstantial.
Yeah,
though.
but we're not in the old fashioned era anymore.
So
And not only that, if you go to pay for it, like, especially when you're in a
I'm
relationship.
not fighting you, dude.
Well,
There's no way.
When you're in a relationship or whatever it is, you know, you reach a certain point where it doesn't matter who pays.
No, I agree. It's like, hey, you want to get it tonight? Okay, cool, fine. I'll get the next one. Fuck
Like,
it,
it's
doesn't
one
matter.
thing if you just started dating, and yeah, it's expected for the guy to do all that shit. But at some point, it's just like, hey, I'm gonna get this one. All right, cool.
bitch, pay for something.
well, like,
Right.
okay, so one of the big ones was that when I brought my friend in, who she invited to come down, you know, to get the drinks, was that she ended up paying for those drinks. And I was
she
like,
actually brought this up though.
yeah, and I was like, well, I don't understand because you never brought over a bill, like.
Petty. We already talked about it.
Yeah,
petty.
but like I was like, you never brought over a bill, and she was like, well, you should have known, and I'm like, how would I like? I was like, in my experience, industry hookup, like, if no bill comes, you're not paying.
Yeah,
and
if
if I
you-
see the bill that's $5, I'm tipping $50.
especially if you're in that fucking. If you are a DJ, you're a bartender, you're fucking server. It doesn't matter. If you're in that position, man, you really do make beers look small,
I know,
dude.
sorry.
Fuck.
Big ass hands. YouTube it, you know.
Damn.
Makes
Sorry.
a tall can look like a
that
regular
totally
beer.
made me lose my train of thought. But
Okay, yeah,
if you're
but
in that
yeah.
industry and that happens, like, it's kind of not uncommon. You know,
Yeah,
it does
it happens
happen
all the
yeah,
time,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, oh, don't worry
Yeah.
about it. Here, $10 for your fucking $300 worth
Yeah.
of food and booze.
And,
you know?
and like I said too, the other big one was that I didn't plan anything when she did, and I was trying to explain to her again that that I didn't plan anything because you said I need space. And I did plan stuff before, but it wasn't like texting her about it. I was
There's
just like,
no option for you at that point when you're on the receiving end of I need space, no matter what you have planned. Like, what are you going to do? Go, hey, that's I get it, but I have a lot of things going on this weekend.
Because if I said I need space,
unless is that some fucking weird sort of fishing thing?
I don't know.
Doing?
I don't know. So
that's possible.
She might have been trying to get you to fight for her.
Maybe.
Oh fuck
So
that, dude.
But that's common.
This is
yeah,
where
I agree, but
maybe this is this final part. I know it's a long-winded story. This final part is the funniest shit ever.
yeah, this is where it gets really.
So now after we talked, delete her phone number, block on Instagram. Like that's how I get down. And now I'm fucking riding around San Diego with my dick out on
Wait,
fucking.
if
But
I
is she
may-
still following the Tasteless Gentleman?
I have no idea.
If I may,
Yeah.
a quote
Yeah.
from someone by the name of starts with an S, ends with an oop, coop. I'm strolling down. I'm walking down Slay Street.
Oh
something
yeah,
like
I'm walking
that.
down Slay Street.
Yeah,
that's,
that was good.
yeah, that's happening. So
You have no idea how happy that text made me, by the way.
so now I go to Mexico. I'm just raging in Mexico. There was like a bunch of bottle service girls and like I'm being I'm out of control.
Ass titties.
My Snapchat is
Ass
fucking
titties.
lit. Like I'm just out of control, right? So I wake up in the morning and, it's time to post some dank memes, So like, and what I do is I go through Explore. So like if anyone uses Instagram, if you click on the little like, what's the little search thing, and then you can go through, it's like the photos that of people that you like or friends of friends or like, similar shit that you like. So I just go through there sometimes and I'll like random photos and then comment on them,
I have
like
a question. This is a legitimate question for our fans. Is there a better dank memes hour for us?
I don't know.
Because you're
All
big on-
hours.
It's all hours.
All
Yeah.
hours are dank meme
I'm
hours.
saying like is there a better time frame for dank memes?
No.
No?
As soon as my load is blown, I'm right to the cell phone
Dank
posting
memes.
memes.
I
Yeah.
can't
Immediately.
stand hearing you say load in any capacity.
Okay, so let's finish the story off. So I'm scrolling through and I see like it's a girl like quote meme, like one of those
Shocking.
deals, and I just liked it, like and I'm scrolling through, right? So I just like it.
Wait, you really
And
like girl quote memes?
I like everything. Yeah. It's how you get more followers.
You're Mr. Instagram.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
It's how you get
I
followers.
get
So
it,
like I scroll through and I like it and I'll comment on shit. So I scroll through and I like it, and as I'm scrolling up, I'm like, damn, that picture looked familiar, and I scroll back. I'm like, oh.
Wait a minute.
I'm like, it's that girl, right? So,
Yeah.
because we have like, she likes a bunch of the people that the Taste Gentleman are followed by, or whatever the fuck, right? So, and I read it, and I won't say what it is, and I won't say the exact hashtags because people will be able to find it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't want her to get harassed or
Okay.
anything. But like,
We could summarize it in a nutshell.
yeah, so it's basically like these like. It was like, I'm a fucking heartbreaker, like that kind of bullshit, right? And it says #day, and then there's a day there, right? And so I was thinking, that can't be about me. Like, what the fuck? Like I
these
didn't.
were relationships.
Yeah, there was like straight relationship memes, and I'm like, that can't be about me, because like I didn't do anything really that foul. Like I didn't fuck your sister, like
Or your
something-
mother.
or or
It doesn't matter. Whatever she built it up in her head is not her fault.
Boom.
It's yours.
Yeah, yeah.
And you are the worst fucking
So
human being in the world.
I do the math in the day that she said in the
Lines up perfectly.
It is the day that she said like, hey, I need space. That was the day. So then I'm like, what the fuck? So now I click on her shit and I go through. It's not private. I go through, and the last 3 memes are all memes about ex-boyfriends, and I'm like, there's no way this is about me. Like, because I'm like, I didn't.
How wrong you are.
I didn't
good
do anything
sir.
wrong. Now the last one is another one that's like, never get back with your ex, and then there's another like, crazy like it's talking about like heartbreaking and like, fuck dudes and all that shit. And it says another day, right? And it's exactly the day again. I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck.
So
like,
she's crazy.
Yeah,
dude. Like,
that's
Wasn't there one about I'm a cold-hearted bitch and that's how it's
there was
always
one of
going to
them.
be?
There was one of them like that.
Those are the girls that are
goodness, man.
perpetually out of relationships.
Uh-huh.
And they always, for some reason, it's always the guy's fault. And I
Nail
just,
on the
I,
head,
yeah, I
100%,
just, I just
dude.
look at them at a certain point. I'm like, what's the one constant through all of these?
But I don't want to. That's how crazy that was. But I actually don't want to talk about her anymore. I just want to talk about that arena of girls, because there's a lot of this going around now where there's these like 30.
You do realize we're going to have to do an entire another episode on this topic in particular.
Yeah, but
you understand
it's
that.
these kind of girls that like, and I'm not even talking about her. I'm just saying like, it's girls like this.
It's the older they get, the more single they are.
Well,
And you asked me why I'm not dating older women now, and this is actually one of the main reasons. Is now that I'm 30, the older women that are single are batshit fucking crazy.
I thought you were gonna say because you're all Cro-Magnon and shit.
No.
Or is it
Actually, older women do like the
Barbaric
hairy,
Uncle Ben?
Yeah.
You know,
Barbar-
Uncle Ben the Barbarian.
Uncle Ben the
wait.
Barbarian.
Wait,
Watch
can-
out! I'll take a club to your girl's head.
Wait, can we go? You don't date older women because why?
At this age, the older women that we're talking about, those perpetually single, just out of relationship women, are fucking batshit crazy and difficult to deal with. At a certain point when you've been single, now there's certain caveats, like there's certain things that are little exceptions, like recently divorced or
Sure.
certain situations where it's
Sure.
different. But for the most part, if they're just always single, there's something off, and you find it really fucking fast.
But I think, well, I would agree that that's probably more common with older women. That's just any chick who is perpetually single, like especially if they're an attractive female. If you are perpetually single, or you're doing the whole in and out of relationships thing, there's
I
some
consider that
serious
single.
shit. Yeah, there's some serious shit that's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Period. End of story.
Yeah, it doesn't start in the 30s, but it becomes more apparent in the 30s.
Well, because the desperation increases at that point. Yeah, of
and
course.
that's when the Facebook posts start or the Instagram
Oh, yeah.
posts. It's
Yeah.
it's just them searching for
Meaning?
But
anything.
Yeah.
I feel like the
Significance?
problem always ends up being, because I've dated a few girls, in this age group, and it's always kind of the same thing. It's never the same exact scenario, but kind of the same thing always happens, and it's like I think that they don't know how to deal with it when it's going fine, because it's never gone fine.
No, because there's
They
so
need-
many
they need
women that are
chaos.
used to the fucking, like he just said, the chaos, the drama, the whatever, that when they get something that's stable and good, it's like, oh, I don't know what to do with this. I
don't
gotta
know.
fucking
Yeah.
stir the pot.
Shake it up, shake it
Fuck.
up.
It's the difference. So men, when they're scared of commitment, they just don't even bother with relationships.
Or
And-
they just cheat. They do
or
something
they just
stupid to
cheat.
fuck it
Yeah,
up,
Yeah, exactly. Women, when they're terrified of commitment, they pretend like they want to be in a relationship, but everything they do is opposite
Yeah.
of getting in a relationship. Everything they do, it's they self-destruct.
It's not that complicated to really analyze.
No.
But I think this entire topic, no shit, is worthy of an entire show.
Yeah,
I mean, your story, that was a whole episode.
I mean, but you
It
did-
resonates with everybody.
It does, but that's why it's beautiful.
I respect your effort, but I feel like you
Oh
did too
shit,
much.
Dom's about to drop some knowledge.
No, I just like as soon as she was like, "Oh, I think we should like have space," or like as soon as she kind of like cut it off through text, I would have said K and left it like that.
No, but here's the problem. No, there's a big problem with that though.
Okay, all right.
Because we have so many mutual friends. One, and I'm really good friends with her sister. I can't. Like I can.
Really?
Yeah. No. You can't do that.
All right,
You can't,
I'm-
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Truth is, that's literally why I do not date within my circle of friends.
Don't shit where
Yeah.
you eat.
But here's the thing.
Exactly.
It's not really in my circle. I mean, it is, but it's not really. Like it's kind of.
It needs to be like distant. If I see that they know somebody I know, it's off.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. In this,
Alex is
specific-
looking
know
at
him?
like mutual Facebook friends.
Like third
He's like,
connection.
oh shit, she knows 4 of my friends.
Yeah.
Nope, we're done.
Not even that, like third connection.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
They know somebody who knows one of my friends. Like that's too much right there.
No, exactly.
Because I know inevitably I'm gonna fuck it up and they're gonna hate me.
Stay strong, Scoop. Stay strong.
Stay strong, fam.
Funny thing about your story, though,
Uh-oh.
I have a very similar one, but
Okay.
mine went way fucking longer than yours. Way longer.
longer in time that I'm telling it on the show, or longer.
No. I'll take a year and summarize it in the next like 5 minutes. That's what I'll do. I'm already hated for this. As a matter of fact, let me hark back to a tale from like the last week.
Tales of woe.
I have a text. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Can we put these on the video too?
It's on the
Put it
video.
on YouTube.
I gotta find this.
The screenshots of the text.
Oof.
No.
I
No,
could
we're not
post
doing
it.
that.
Crazy.
The
Well,
fact-
you block out the numbers. I mean,
Well,
come on.
nah. The fact that I'm even reading it right now, I'm an asshole. But I can maybe summarize.
I would summarize. I wouldn't read.
No. I'm not gonna go verbatim.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so I was seeing this lovely young lass for the past year. Okay?
Okay.
Year. That's a long time to be dating someone and not be exclusive with them. However, I seem to be the queen of these things. So, as we've discussed, I'll take fucking full-on vacations with chicks that I'm not with. Anyway, so yeah, I would say probably 2 months into it, I'm like, I'm already kind of putting that out there that this is not going to go anywhere where you might envision it going. It's not going to happen.
But not saying it directly.
No, I did. I'm like, look, there are things with your personality and my personality that would never be compatible in a relationship.
In her head, she's thinking, I just need to convince
Exactly.
him. Yeah.
Which is kind of what we touched upon earlier with women thinking completely different things than men actually speaking. However, when I speak, I'm very fucking honest and forthcoming about things. But that's neither here nor there. So this started 2 months in and probably perpetuated itself for a good 8 months, in that time frame I would say I cut it off twice because finally I just got to my wit's end and I'm like, it's not going to happen.
When you say cut it off, you
like
mean...
I'm like, look, we can't do this anymore.
Okay.
You know, because it would be just too relationshipy. I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, like when you met the, lady you were discussing, it's like you knew right away, oh, I'm kind of attracted to her. I'm smitten by her. I want to spend more time with her.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily have that vibe.
Okay.
So, anyway.
But the pussy was good.
Had to been decent.
And she did eat ass.
Ooh. There you go. That'll keep you around.
That'll keep me around for a lot longer.
That'll keep you as the 13th man on the roster for a while.
Dumb. Oh my god.
Hey,
if I'm not on the
you know
next
what I mean?
show, it's because I got killed.
You might not get a lot of playing time, but you'll get garbage time.
Yeah, it's true. So anyway, it finally got to the point where I'm like, I'm just not doing this anymore. Not doing it anymore. And that was it. Done. And literally probably 2, 3, 4 days after that, that's when I met the female that I was discussing on the last show, the one who I'm actually somewhat intrigued by.
So this is all like fairly recent.
Fairly.
Like
last 2 months, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, that's recent.
So she listens to the show.
Yeah, buddy.
Again, if you're listening to the show and sleeping with any one of us, stop.
Yeah, just either don't stop sleeping with us. Just stop listening to the show.
And honestly, for your own sanity, probably stop sleeping with us too.
I mean, if in all's fair in love and war, and if
Yeah.
that's the truth, then yes, you should stop fornicating with any one of us.
Podcasters.
Oh, you fucking tasteless savages.
You savages. But I love
So,
you.
I was discussing this new female, who I'm still intrigued by the way. She's pretty fucking radical. Anyway, on the last show, and that's when this individual heard said show, which I knew she would listen to. I already knew this. And that's when I started getting the text like, you motherfucker, you're a piece of shit, you're an asshole, you're a liar, you're a fucking... Which is funny, because it wasn't like I had met this person while I was with... No, I cut it off. I ended it with this person, and then I happened to meet someone else.
Yeah.
I was completely in the clear.
She's not...
100%.
She's not upset that like you cheated on her or something like that. She's upset because you were in non-relationship mode with her.
She's upset because she didn't get what she wanted out of me.
Exactly. She's upset because you wouldn't settle with her, but you're willing to potentially settle
Do I
with
look like a
somebody else.
motherfucker that settles for anything? Look at me.
Ooh,
No.
Kill him.
No. In all seriousness, I don't settle. I've settled with chicks, dude. I'm not going to do it anymore.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
though.
no, I'm just giving you shit.
What I'm
Yeah,
giving you.
of course.
What I'm saying is that
Of course.
she essentially thought that you were going to change your mind. And you,
Which is what any woman feels.
and this is why, and this goes to your girl too, is men operate on gut instinct. Like if we like a woman, we know. Like it's immediate, we know for sure.
If I go
and we
out
don't
with the
question
female and I know after the first date for sure if I'm interested in her, because I will immediately, like, the date will be over and I'm like, I really am looking forward to spending time with this girl again. Or if you fuck a chick and you're like, holy shit, I still want to hang out with you. That's a positive thing.
But women work and operate on epiphanies.
Yeah.
That's why she lost her shit when you were visiting. She had another epiphany.
Yeah.
And it was based on something that was inconsequential and irrelevant.
Right.
But we're not living in the never-ending story, dude. There's no unicorns. There's no Falcor.
Exactly.
There's no Atreyu.
Exactly.
This is reality. This is really real.
But they operate on epiphanies.
I want to watch.
So
that
their emotions, their moods, they all change with whatever epiphany it is.
I agree with you, but it's just so fucking absurd that these are I can't even say the word adults. I can't use that term.
All right, so go on.
So I don't. Where did I leave off? She hates
Crazy
me.
text messages. Yeah, just wildness.
She's all pissed because she heard it on the show.
She hates me, and now she's actually texting some of our. I can't even call them friends. Like there were 2 male friends of mine in the last year that she had met, and now she's like texting them, telling them that I'm an asshole and I fucking did this and I did that. I'm like, what?
If you were honest,
why can't she just blow one of them like a normal girl?
I'm gonna say this because I'm a fucking dick.
oh boy.
But I actually, I'm an asshole. I'm a total fucking asshole. I had this discussion. I literally, as soon as I got off the phone with her, as soon as I got off the phone with her, the last time I spoke with her, she has one friend of mine that we actually all hung out with. And I called him immediately, and I'm like, hey, dude, just so you know, you're probably going to get a text/phone call from this individual. And he's like, oh, yeah, she already called me. And I'm like, look, dude, if you want to fuck her.
oh my God.
Hey, I'm just telling you, you can go ahead and do it, but you know as well as I do what's going on, so it's entirely up to you.
It ain't no fun. The
homies can't have none.
It ain't no fun.
I'm going straight to hell.
Oh my God.
I'm going straight to hell.
Fuck.
But, you know, damn, when they're emotional, they're jumping on
Whatever,
dicks.
dude. I'm fucking honest. I don't lie.
We actually.
I appreciate that about you.
I'm
honestly,
glad
man.
that you do.
Yeah, you are
Females
always
don't.
honest about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
True
wild.
savage.
There's another
females don't want
story, and
honesty, though.
there's not enough time in this show, but I kind of touched upon it with him the other day when I was discussing just random bullshit on the phone that actually involves someone that you know, someone you're related to, a female I used to fuck. It's a very interesting story.
We'll do that on the next show.
Someone I'm related to?
Someone you're related to, someone I used to fuck. It's fucking hilarious, and I need to contact said individual, a female, and get the story again because I don't really remember it verbatim. But when she told me this story, I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking gold.
We'll get that one for sure on the next show.
It's fucking gold. We'll discuss. I love your face right now.
So
we'll discuss it after this show, but I'll give you the gist of it. But I need to get more detail before I actually tell the story. But it's fucking great.
So
it's outstanding.
We actually had some drama on our Instagram today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this one we can post up on. I'll put that on the screen on YouTube.
Wait, I don't know if you could call it we. I would say.
Oh yeah, it's me.
Yeah. Okay. Let's
I was still getting text messages like it was me.
Look, I'm already in enough shit right now.
Yeah,
so,
it's me.
Yeah, okay.
It's all my drama. Fuck my life, right?
FML, bro.
Fuck. So
Okay, go ahead.
a girl that I have been hooking up with on and off for months, probably like 6 months, right? And whenever like I'm hanging out with somebody, like I just tell her I'm like, I'm doing something else, and she's super cool, but she's
Wait, you tell her you're doing something else, or you're like, I'm hanging out?
No, I'm hanging out with another girl. Yeah.
Okay, so you're honest.
Yeah, I'm honest. Well, she's lesbian only except for me. So
she's not a lesbian.
I mean,
That's not a lesbian.
We talked about this
Yeah,
before.
yeah, that's not a lesbian.
They're still lesbians.
Okay,
it
maybe.
depends on their relationship status and what they go for 90% of the time.
I'm blowing her back out. So I fucked her with no condom. I know.
What do you mean? This is coming from the guy that says AIDS and condoms are a myth.
Well, they are AIDS and STDs.
Condoms aren't a myth. They're real, but they're
in
not
Scoop's
necessary.
world, in Scoop's world, they're a myth.
Condoms don't work. So
Actually, the pull-out method is just as effective as the condom.
Condoms are so silly. So this girl, I fucked her like a couple days ago without a rubber. Just didn't use a rubber.
Leave it in?
No. What am I, 12? No, of course not. So pull out, but it was a late pull out though. It was a late pull out.
Yeah.
Like, are we talking like
the
last second slow mo?
Yeah.
Ooh,
like you're getting the shot off as the red light's going on.
Yeah,
the shot
that's a
clock.
good call. Like best analogy ever. Like,
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn.
That just
You're
clipped.
gonna have to edit that one out.
Clipping. So I pull out, and as I'm pulling out, I'm already shooting.
All right,
I'm already-
that would scare me.
Yeah, she's pregnant.
Maybe. Okay, so I shoot. We fuck like fucking 5 times that night. It was ridiculous, so ridiculous, and so
Like you came 5 different times.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, I was blowing this girl. I was angry still. So
All right.
yeah. So
Fair.
anyway, so the next day I'm on the old Snapchat, and there's you know, a bunch of her, and she's like doing these like morning selfies, you know, all this bullshit. And one says, what was the exact line?
I should have a baby.
Yes, it said, I should have a baby. That was the you know, little Snapchat thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I immediately screenshot that, and I immediately sent it to her, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
What? Yeah, what?
What the fuck? And she's like, ha, lol.
No LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as a girl starts talking about wanting babies, I stop fucking.
I was like, wait, what?
Alex is on his way over there with a bunch of coat hangers. He's
Yeah.
like, shit just got real,
taking her
fam.
to Planned Parenthood
Yeah,
right
exactly.
away.
So we had a little conversation about it. She's like, no, that was just like a joke. Like,
It's not funny.
well, I know.
Yeah.
But she was saying, like, you know, I was making a joke. Okay, fine, whatever. So move on. So I have the screenshot, and, you know, it's like kind of a funny, you know,
Yeah.
screenshot, right? So I crop it so that you can't see your face,
Mhm.
and I post it. So it's from like the nose. Oh, you'll see it on YouTube.
You can see
but-
lips.
Yeah, you can see her lips, and then down to like her, you know, upper chest, right? And you can see that I need a baby, right? So I take that, I put it on Instagram, and, you know, this is like right before we really had a conversation, and I blew it. I just, you know, threw it.
It
on
was
there.
phenomenal.
Fuck it on her.
It
Tasteless
was
Gentleman.
phenomenal. I don't care.
At the Tasteless Gentleman,
Yeah, it's
fucking threw it
phenomenal.
up, and you know, talking shit about her. So she hit me up. She's like, "That's hilarious." You know, she thought it was funny, right? So a couple hours later, she sends me screenshots from the girl that she was fucking. That's like, you fucking piece of shit. Like, you're fucking all these dudes, and, like, you know, you're only fucking him because he has fucking 240,000 Instagram followers.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Yes.
The thirst is real. Alex is on it.
I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
Hey, I dap you on that one, partner.
Hey.
I respect that.
So,
100.
in other words, hell hath no fury like an angry lesbian.
Dude, she was so mad. She was like, you know, you're supposed to be a full-blown fucking lesbian, and you're around here fucking these dudes. And she's
Wait,
like,
so she had no idea that she was getting dick on the
no
side?
idea. She was like, and she responded. She was like, okay, you need to calm down.
Yeah, first and
And she,
foremost.
because I have all the screenshots, right? And
Yeah,
she was
tell
like,
a woman to calm down. That's always
Yeah.
a good
yeah.
idea.
She's like,
Looks like a
no,
charm.
hold on. She's like, I cut you off in November because I don't like you. And she's like, just because you're following me on Snapchat, and, you know, we communicate
Wait,
over
so
Snapchat.
the lesbian that you're fucking said she cut her
The
off?
other girl off. She's like, I cut you off in November.
Oh,
like,
so
you
this
need
bitch
to-
is crazy.
Yeah, she's like, you need to calm down. And she's like, it's none of your business what
I
I'm
like
doing.
this chick.
Yeah, and she's young too. And she's like, it's none of your business what I'm doing. And she's like, it's not a bunch of dudes. I'm fucking one dude. Like, it's none of your fucking business.
Ooh, I like
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, pretty hilarious. But it was like,
I like her more than the other tale.
And by
you
the way,
told.
his dick is way better than your strap on.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm blowing this bitch back out. Dude,
I can only imagine.
dude.
As I've said before, I want to watch you fuck.
Dude, she doesn't listen to the show. I was feeling her breasts up, and she fucking came. She was sitting on me, riding on me, right? Like, you know,
Pants on?
Pants on.
God bless you.
Riding on me, and I'm talking shit in her ear. I'm just saying crazy shit.
Yeah, but you say some shit that chicks are, let's call it for what it is. Chicks do not hear this shit.
Oh yeah, I was talking crazy. I would think.
Give us an example. Give the females who listen to the show an example of the shit that you would whisper into their ear.
This is getting weird.
No, it's not. Just give us one line.
So I had.
And we need you to pose too, like you're fucking.
No. I want one line that
So,
you would say into a
I
chick's
do remember.
ear.
I was kind of drunk, but I do remember I was holding her hair, and I was talking like straight into her ear. She's
Yeah.
sitting like butt on me, you know.
And you said,
And I'm grabbing her breast with my other hand, and I'm
because
saying,
he could fit both of them in one
yeah.
hand.
And I was
grab her entire body with
I
one
know.
hand.
and I kept saying, "Whose fucking pussy is this?" I
Yeah,
kept saying
see,
that, and
okay,
she was
there you
like,
go. Thank you.
"It's yours, it's yours, daddy."
I love it.
Who's my little whore?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then and
exactly.
and she fucking came. She was like, and then she sits back on the couch. She's like, "I fucking hate you." And I was like, and she's like, "I don't know how the fuck you do that. Like, girls can't do that. I don't know how the fuck you do that. It's so fucking silly. I don't get it. I fucking
What's
hate you."
silly about it? It's not silly.
She's just being, you know,
Yeah, I
like,
get
she's
it, I
joking
get it.
about
No, I
it,
get
but
it.
like,
Yeah.
And then she always texts me. I'll send some crazy like text, and she's like, "I fucking hate you."
I had sex without a condom the other night, and that was the first time.
Whoa. So it's your first time having sex in a long time.
I know,
pretty much.
It doesn't even count with a
We'll
condom.
just call it for what
It's
it is.
basically dry humping with a condom on.
It was in the shower though, so it was like half and half.
So,
50-50.
so you don't have to worry about pregnant or STDs.
Yeah, the hot water kills
yeah, it
everything.
kills everything, yeah. As
Yeah,
soon
you
as you
know.
pull it out and wash
Yeah,
it
of
off, you're
course.
good.
Is that peer reviewed?
Yeah, peer reviewed.
It's on
Do
the
we know?
it was on the Huffington Post.
Yeah.
We're good.
And BuzzFeed picked up on it too.
All I have to say about that is that I miss having sex without condoms.
Fuck
Oh, yeah,
condoms.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck condoms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Anyway, so yeah, that's the drama for the week.
That's a lot of drama.
That was a lot of drama.
Yeah.
That was a lot of drama.
I mean, have
And I'm just sitting back here like the guy in the meme, like.
I was just gonna say, do we have any drama that we can like hint at for the next show that you two motherfuckers have been going through? I mean, the last time we talked about your drama, Dom,
Yeah,
your chick hates all of us.
of course.
Do you have a new chick that hates all of us?
No, not yet.
Same
Not
girl?
yet?
Same chick?
girl?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Does she still hate us?
Oh yeah.
Like, do you? No. But do you actually discuss this when you're with her now?
Oh, check this out.
Please,
So,
thank you. This is what I asked these questions for.
I think we should wait to the next show.
No. Just answer real quick. We'll touch upon it next show.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
Ask? What do you-
Just
Okay.
do it quick.
Yes,
All
or-
right,
yes
the
or no?
quick thing was last show. I came home late. I was laying in bed with her. She was already sleeping, and she was just like, "Hey, where were you?" I was like, "Oh, I was doing a podcast." What'd you say about me? And she woke the full wake up. What did you say about me? I'm like, you're not that important.
But see, she's asking because she wants you to talk about
Yep.
her.
I feel like it, but I'm just like,
You feel like it? I
relax.
promise it,
Yeah.
dude. I
take your wisdom.
guarantee it.
Women secretly want to be a story on the show.
Well,
The problem is none of them really do enough that's crazy. Like
Yeah.
I've had women who are like, "You're not going to talk about this on the show." I'm like, "Nothing
nothing happened.
Like
Nothing- yeah.
I always say, like you would have to like gag on my dick and puke everywhere for
Oh,
there to
I
be
do
a story.
I do have one tale to tell.
You gotta save it. You gotta save it. Oh, you gotta save it.
I'm gonna forget it.
Dude.
Right in your
It'll
phone.
take 10
And
seconds.
to answer your question,
Turn into a pumpkin
yeah,
right now.
to answer your question as far as drama, I'm drama free since '93. So
There you go. All
no
right.
drama here.
All right.
All right. I know I'm gonna have something for the next show.
I'm looking at
I
this
know is
motherfucker
coming.
over here.
No, we're good.
I'll have something by next week.
Hey, let's pop the E and get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
All right, fine.
All right.
Well, she was on her period.
And
That's what I said.
Yeah, valid,
hold on, we're gonna get
valid.
to that in a second.
Okay,
That's what I
okay,
said.
okay,
hold
okay,
on.
okay.
Oh, we're gonna get to that in a second.
don't stop nothing but a sentence.
Oh, believe me,
Not even
believe me.
those.
But
Some
bam.
Yeah,
I'm reading right through it.
yeah, eat it
Okay.
up, beat it up. So
I like how you try to slide that one into the radar. What'd you say? Eat it up, beat it up?
you guys ever heard me say that?
No.
Oh, are you kidding me?
I can't believe that almost fucking slipped
I
by.
say that all the time.
Eat it up, beat it up.
Dude, that's caption
Oh,
number
it's
1 on
gold.
Instagram.
All right, so